All right, what's up, RawBrahs and Raw Sisters? This is Felecia, and we're at her new ice cream shop. Would you call it an ice cream shop or a popsicle shop?
Popsicle shop, pop shop.
Okay, and you may be wondering, what the heck are the RawBrahs doing in an ice cream shop? But these are just not any ice cream. What is this pop made of, for
that
instance?
is a strawberry, well, our play on the strawberry milkshake, so it's strawberries and coconut milk and probably a little bit of rice milk and organic evaporated cane juice.
Hey, that sounds like a 3-ingredient wonder to me. I'm going to start chewing on it once it gets melted. I'm sure it'll happen throughout the interview. But now you might be wondering, well, why is Daniel interviewing Felecia? How did we know each other? Would you like to tell a little backstory?
Oh man, we were roadies like, what, 3-4 years ago?
I think it was like 3 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. Slinging Little Debbie snack cakes.
Yep. So don't worry, we tell our audience everything. If you haven't heard about our Little Debbie road trip, click on that video right there. There's like an hour-long stories of how the RawBrahs became who they became. But right prior, it was actually for us that was the kind of like the final step before the RawBrahs, because we were like doing mobile marketing tours for a while, and we kind of found a disconnect in what we were promoting and what we believed in. And Little Debbie was just what pushed us to the right direction in a way. So
that was kind of like my last one.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. That's why I think this story is so interesting, that in a way we were like really probably most indoctrinated with working for the man as we've ever been, and doing something that I didn't necessarily believe in. I'm not sure about yourself.
Yeah, I wasn't.
But in a way, the man kind of trained us how to not only get away from them, but promote the complete opposite.
Right.
The man being Little Debbie in this case. So we kind of pursued the RawBrahs after that and started marketing a more healthier lifestyle and what we believe to be a better way. And it sounds like you did a very similar thing with the Feverish
exactly.
Pops.
Absolutely. I think to really get the insider information about Little Debbie, or she's really Big Debbie now. But I mean, we met a lot of really cool people along the way. We had a really fun crew, but it was that point where it's just like, you know what? I think I need to take what I'm personally doing and the direction that I personally want to go in like much more serious.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, that's why to me, the Felecia may be able to inspire me and inspire you as well, that she kind of is pursuing her passion, and it looks like doing it very successfully. Because where are you located right now? This new shop is in
great area between like Wynwood and the Design District, and across the bridge from South Beach, so pretty central.
That's pretty awesome. I mean, this is, in my opinion, or when I can tell, this is like some prime time real estate, and you're opening an all, like basically all natural, vegan popsicle shop. Vegan,
yes.
vegan. That's really cool.
Yeah, really exciting. I mean, they're great popsicles, and I don't say that just because I make them, but you know, when you compare it to what you're gonna find in a store, you know, the vegan stuff either lacks flavor, or the flip side of that, it's like red dye number 10 and water and high fructose corn syrup. So you wouldn't think that it's taken so long for someone like come up with like quality popsicles and just actually keep real fruit in a popsicle, but we're here.
It's time. Red dye number 10 has left the food pyramid a few years ago.
I approve.
Yeah.
Now, on another note, what I also find inspirational is you wrote a few books, a couple books right now. One you can find in Barnes & Nobles.
Yeah.
And what's the name of that one?
Yeah, my first book is The C Student's Guide to Scholarship, so a creative guide to finding scholarships when your grades suck and your parents are broke, because that was me in high school, and that's a lot of kids that I still work with. And then my new book is How to Start a Business on a Ramen Noodle Budget, and that's
but not eating ramen noodles.
Not necessarily eating ramen noodles, but kind of like a play on the shoestring budget.
I like it.
And it's for college kids, so every college kid knew about, you know, eating ramen noodles at one point and getting really creative and adding whatever to it, and turning it in kind of like a gourmet meal essentially.
Yeah.
So I figure if you can harness that same creativity that you do to turn ramen noodles into a real meal, or essentially a real meal, you can do it for a business too.
It's good. I like this because we do a lot of stuff on, like, we call it like the terminology that Tim Ferriss would use, hacking, like, and we look at that as like food hacking, fitness hacking, just life hacking in general. It looks like you really delved down the road of like financial hacking, scholarship hacking, and started entrepreneurial hacking.
Yeah, well, I just feel like, you know, money is not really an excuse of why you can't follow your dreams, you know, especially being in like this country. You just really got to get creative with like your limited resources, and you can make anything happen.
So what would be like some quick clip notes of these books. Like how when someone's like, dang, this is inspirational. I was thinking about starting like a juice shop, and now this might be the inspiration they need to take that first step.
Start small, but like constantly think big. Like we started by buying 2 carts off of the luxury shopping website Craigslist, and I remember you guys used to say you used to live your life like one Craigslist ad at a time.
Yeah, wow, there you go. I like
But
that.
you know, the big overall vision was like this, and here we are like a few years later. But we started and we just constantly put everything back into the business and like built as much as we could with our hands and with our friends and family and grew it organically.
I've heard the saying, it's a cinch by an inch.
Right.
But it's hard by the yard.
Oh yeah.
So I like this start small, think big, same kind of saying. And it's cool that it actually worked for you. Because all of these popsicles are pretty dang good, and I'm getting like a little bit of a tingling feeling. And I'm not sure if it's because I'm hearing about Felicia's success or because it's the goodness of this power popsicle. But it is delicious. Seriously, the camera woman would agree.
I do.
Yeah.
They're good. Really good. There's about 100 flavors, and I'm gonna have a hard time getting to all of them.
Well, cool, Felicia. And then it opens this Saturday.
Yeah.
And once again, the area is the
Midtown Miami.
and all right, awesome. We're leaving for our retreat Friday, so we won't be here for the grand opening. But you better believe when the RawBrahs are back in Miami, we're going to try one of these 100 flavors. Because they're using like local fruit from this.
Yeah.
They live
Yeah.
pretty close to Homestead. If you know anything about that, you can pretty much grow every fruit in the world other than durian. So maybe she might have to import that one day for like a special weekend. But I'll be excited when they come out with their first jackfruit popsicle, because I know you can grow that in Homestead. All right, cool. Is there like a website, by the way?
Yeah, feverishpops.com is our website, and then we're all over the social media space. Space. All
right, cool. Thanks, Lou.
right, man.